Hello everyone, it's Dan and welcome back to our Agent main story playthrough in Star Wars The Old Republic. In the last video, we were tasked by Carol's Javis, Nemro's right hand, to help disrupt Fathra the Hutt's gas mining operations. In doing so, we hope to strengthen Nemro's position on Hutta and push him closer to siding with the Empire. We head toward the gas plants and cut through many of Fathra's workers, hoping to get ourselves a uniform for some more covert actions. The mining equipment we need to sabotage is behind a security door that will not let us pass unless we look the part. Finding a uniform, we head into the plant and successfully move past the security doors.
Confirmed. Entry authorized.
We drop the explosives, beat the reinforcements sent to stop us, and get the hell out of there.
Ventilation complete. Recalling all mining and security droids.
You'll get the gory details after I report to Nemro. Figure you can wait that long?
Looks like I'll have to. But you don't get...
Blade, nice you decided to come by, but I was just telling Carols I can't stay. I know you understand.
That girl's a handful. But she's good at what she does, I'll give her that.
What she does?
What does she do exactly, besides swagger and carry a blaster?
Officially, she's Nemro's chief enforcer. Truth is, most of the troops are terrified of her, so she keeps our people in mind more than Fathra's. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. But those explosions in the rust yards, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Looks like you're lucky.
Fathra's mines won't cause you any more trouble.
I thought you might have something to do with it. Good work, Blade. Good work. I like a person who takes initiative. With Fathra's mines broke down, we can increase production. Fathra will want revenge, of course, but we'll be ready. Look, I have something for you. You'll like it. I'll send it to your room. You done good work for us. You deserve more than credits. Which reminds me, how long are you staying on Hutta?
Oh, just a little while.
Not much longer, if everything goes right.
Well, if you're still around in a few weeks, I'd like you to meet my sons. They'll be home from their trading expedition. I think you'd get along. Think about it is all I'm saying. Now get going. I'm sure you have other business to take care of.
Our meeting with Carol's out of the way, we head back to our room for our real debrief with Keeper. Hopefully this has been enough to get us off this disgusting planet and back to the clean and sterile Empire. However, upon entering our room, we find some uninvited guests.
Too late. Hey there, you must be the Blade.
Oh, buddies, this is a bad move for you.
You made a mistake coming here. You're not leaving this place alive.
You think? Let's find out. Get your guns out, folks.
Too easy. But was there any doubt? With the smell of fresh burning corpses perfuming our quarters, we open Carol's generous gift and open a line to Keeper.
I understand Nemro Shvash gas production is back on schedule, Agent. Excellent work. Keep it up and Darth Javis may loosen his grip on operations. However, I'm afraid unforeseen circumstances have caused a problem.
What sort of problem?
What kind of problem?
3 days ago, Carol's Javis's sons encountered a Sith apprentice in Imperial space. A dispute broke out. One son died and the other was crippled. When Carlos hears that a Sith slaughtered his child, his sympathy for the Empire will evaporate. We can no longer use him to get to Nemro.
Damn, the Sith really fudged this one up, huh?
This is an intelligence project. Sith shouldn't be interfering in our work.
The Sith do what they will. We don't control them and we don't pass judgment on them. That doesn't mean they're right, or that we obey them without question, but we phrase those questions carefully. We bide our time. Now, I have a plan to solve our present dilemma, but first we need Carol's out of the way.
What do you mean out of the way?
You're asking me to kill Carol's?
It's unfortunate, but it's the only way to proceed. I'm sending you an interference program on a computer spike. Go to Carol's suites in the palace. Activate the spike to black out his security monitors. You'll be able to eliminate Carol's and his bodyguards without being seen. When Nemro's people investigate, they'll recognize the jamming program as Republic technology.
Finally, some intrigue and assassination. This is what I joined the Imperial Intelligence Agency for.
Let's hear some more.
Tothlishan, Nemro's Twi'lek advisor, already expects Father to seek revenge for the destruction of his mines. Our job is to show that the Republic helped Father kill Carol's. Once Carol's is gone, speak to Tothlishan about his suspicions. As Carol's friend, you'll promise to do whatever it takes to find the assassins.
Ooh, this is going to be so much fun.
Time to get to work.
For now, get to Carol's suites and use the computer spike. We'll discuss more once Carol's is eliminated and Tothlishan's suspicions have been aroused. Keep her out.
Honestly, it does feel a little dirty having to turn on Carol's like this. He seemed like a genuinely fair player and potential ally, especially considering the world he was involved in. However, he was now a liability, and any personal feelings would have to be set aside for the greater good. Carol's death will bring us one step closer to Nemro's allegiance to the Empire. We easily take out Carol's bodyguards and confront the man.
What's going on here? You thought you'd just go and switch sides? Damn you!
It had to be done, Carol's. It had to be done.
I'm sorry, Carol's. It's nothing personal.
I don't understand. I helped you. I trusted you. We had a bond. And now you murder my men, wave a weapon in my face? But I guess that doesn't matter much. So let's go. You and me, Blade. The young punk against the old gang leader.
I wish it could have been different. You deserve better.
You think you're the first piece of scum who's tried to kill me? I was fighting thugs in Jaguna streets when I was half your age. I can handle you.
The fight with Carol's is up close and personal. The sense of betrayal clear on his face for us to see. He is strong and nimble despite his age and cybernetics, but eventually, he too falls. The deed is done. With Carol's dead, we head back to Nemro, ready to put on the best acting we have done our entire career. We are the Blade, and the Republic has killed our dear friend. We find Nemro and Tothlishan in conference discussing the apparent assassination of Carol's and what the response should be. There's a sense of panic in the air, a perfect moment for exploitation. Tothlishan is surprised at our survival. Convenient. Now we are the only one Nemro can ask for help.
Sounds like you're having trouble with Nemro.
Tothlishan seems convinced that Father is responsible for the death of Carol's and his men, and asks us to seek revenge against the Hutt. Of course we'll help. Carol's was our friend.
I'll do whatever it takes to bring the killers to justice.
Mana matota jispa micho. Pliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta. Yinga kijita, nimni tanuv, alelo
Tothlishan gives us a rundown of Father's current capabilities. He's been hiring many mercenaries and bounty hunters who await us at the palace, and he now suspects that the Republic has had a hand in the assassination as well. The Twi'lek asks us to speak to our contacts in hopes of finding answers. Little does he know.
I'll look into it. Might take some time.
Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko. buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
So, this is where you've been hiding. Nice. Is the blood on the floor fresh, or did that come with the room?
Oh, girl, this was a bad move for you.
You shouldn't have come here. We already played this game.
True. But the rules are a little different this time. You've been all over town racking up quite a body count. And I know what you did to Carol's. You're after something bigger than Nemro. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure why. But I want in on it.
We return to our room to find the Ratataki Callio Janice waiting for us. Yet another intruder. Her knowledge of Carol's murder is a problem enough, but her threat of blackmail is a whole different issue.
You just made your last mistake, Galileo.
I think I've got a few mistakes left in me. Too bad you don't want to be a part of them.
Hold a moment, Agent. Violence may not be necessary.
What's this now?
We know who you are, Callio Janus, and we are willing to offer you a deal. I am Keeper. I represent Imperial Intelligence, as does my operative. We are aware of your activities on Ratatak, Ord Mantell, and Brental 4, as well as your affiliations. Your skills could prove useful, and we are willing to offer you a place in our ranks. You would become a very well-paid servant of the Empire.
I've heard worse propositions. What do you think, Agent? You want me on your side?
With Carol's dead, I guess we need other assets.
You could be an asset to us. I won't object.
I was looking to trade up anyway. And I'm guessing I can ride you a ways before you break. Count me in. But call me a servant of the Empire again, and I'll bust your face.
Charming. We'll discuss the details later. As for you, Agent, Tarthalion is convinced that Fathra the Hutt is a major threat to business. Well done. Now we must bring Tarthalion proof that Fathra has support from the Republic. The first step is to obtain a holodisc from Fathra's palace. The disc contains holo recordings of all Fathra's dealings. The Hutt is too paranoid for his own good. You'll have to break into his archives to get it.
It'll mean lifting security coats off the palace overseers. Like you said, paranoid Hutt.
Noted. Once you reach the archives, use this computer spike on the holodisc. It will be altered to show Fathra meeting with Republic officers. Then bring the forgery to Tarthalion.
This could easily go wrong.
Forging evidence is risky business, Keeper.
We have decided that the risk is acceptable. With Tarthalion convinced that his enemies are allied with the Galactic Republic, have no doubt. He will turn to us for help. We are in the endgame. Ilya will accompany you on this mission and will act under your command.
Last time I went to Fathra's palace, I had so many adrenals in my system I was coming down for a week. This should be entertaining.
With our new ally Callio in tow, we storm Fathra's palace. Cutting through his guards, we locate the codes we need to access his computers to plant the evidence against him. Once at his mainframe, we are interrupted by one of Fathra's chief lieutenants, a Nemoidian. Surprising.
Malambiamgin, hamgam nea be kabraka. Manala yang perlu, amka kalami naya kira nubua.
Hello, Non. What brings you down here? Fathra finally ordered you to check out the shooting?
Nulilak apa jam kamgram, amka nem nang nemua inuk.
The Nemoidian reveals he has been waiting for us, hoping that all the other guards had weakened us enough so he could deal with us with very little effort. He also reveals that he knows who we are, the Red Blade. Clearly, intelligence on Nalhada is extremely lacking.
No need for formality, really. Just Blade is fine.
Agaka mimic pem namiak, kimi gamkap kalak.
Non wanted me for himself when I got to Hutta. He couldn't afford me.
The Nemoidian threatens to kill us. Foolish. We have a mission to do, and we will accomplish it.
While we're making promises, I'll try not to step on your corpse.
Naya memgem kaligam. Gegwa nam karek naya memak.
I knew coming here would be a good time. We're getting good.
The Nemoidian and his men proved to be a little challenge. But is anyone surprised? He was a Nemoidian after all. and we get to work with planting the evidence.
That's it then. Better hope your boss knows how to make a convincing forgery. Of course, there's going to be a bloodbath once Nemro and Tothlegen see what's on the disc.
How do you know that?
How do you know what's on the holodisc?
All I know is what your keeper told us. But I'm not stupid. If that disc really names all of Fothra's business partners, it probably identifies half the people in Jaguna. Merchants, gangsters, debtors, the usual scum. When Nemro gets a hold of it, he'll want revenge on anyone who dared to go to Fothra behind his back. There'll be bodies clogging the gutters for weeks.
I'm kind of shocked you have a problem with that.
It's brutal, but if it helps Nemro, it could help our position.
It would make Nemro happy, but I doubt it'd actually help his business. Different things. If you're feeling queasy, you could always erase the extra data and scratch up the disk. Make it look like only the doctored recording miraculously survived the damage. So, we deliver Keeper's forgery without the real data. Nemro doesn't get his revenge spree. The risk is that Tothlegen figures out you erased the good stuff.
Maybe it's the adrenaline, maybe I'm warning up to Callio, but I don't know. This plan seems like it could be fun. Let's do it.
So erasing the data is risky. I thought you enjoyed a little risk.
Who says I don't? I'll do the damage. We'll see how far we can take this con. Now let's get that thing to Tothlegen and see what happens.
With the tampered data in tow, we head back to Nemro's palace to speak to Tothlegen, and hopefully not get caught. We are so close to getting off this planet, and hopefully to a nice warm shower.
Hello, Tothlegen. The Red Blade claims to have something to show you.
Manchi do ti puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo. Mokili mo clunky. Nik mi chawa welmo.
The answers are all on this disc.
I stole these recordings from Fothra's palace. Take a look.
Chobat I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
We hand over the discs to Tothlegen, who immediately analyzes them. Both he and Nemro confirm it. The Republic was aiding Fothra. A great threat to Nemro's power. The ruse has worked.
You'll need help to stay competitive. But the Republic does have enemies. They might be useful.
Imache.
Nemro concedes that if Fothra is involved with the Republic, he must side with the Empire. He also promises a great reward for her assistance.
A pleasure doing business with you, mighty Nemro.
Dobata jimoa tusawa. Mikuna posta morulia.
With the deal successfully made, we head back to our room for our final debrief and further instructions from Keeper.
The deed is done, Agent. Nemro is already contacting Imperial embassies looking to establish relations. He'll be eating out of our hands within the month. In the short term, our chemical and stimulant stockpiles will nearly double. In the long term, we're a step closer to bringing all of Hutta under Imperial control. I'll make my full report to Darth Jadis shortly. I expect he'll be very pleased with our work.
Good to hear.
That's excellent news, sir.
Your future with Imperial intelligence looks bright, but we can discuss that face to face. Your mission is now complete. There's a shuttle waiting for you in Jaguna. It will take you to Drummond Cast. Once you've arrived on planet, report to Imperial Intelligence Headquarters in the Citadel. I'll debrief you there.
You got it.
Acknowledged and understood.
Khalil, you will also report to Drummond Cast. I assume Nemro won't be surprised by your sudden disappearance.
He'll be hurt, but no one will be surprised that I left with the blade.
And he's certainly not the first employer you've walked out on. In any case, I'll expect to see both of you soon.
Hold on, who else has Khalil betrayed?
This isn't the time or place for that, Agent. Report to the shuttle as soon as possible. Keep her out.
That question hanging over our head, we make our way to the spaceport. That is until we are stopped by an urgent message from our old friend Jeeg. This is a surprise.
Gee, I wasn't expecting to hear from you again.
The nervous alien informs us that the real Red Blade is on his way to Nalhutta. This is bad.
You're right. This is bad.
Jeeg informs us of which landing bay the Red Blade is going to be in, and he also recommends that we kill him quickly before anyone realizes that he's here.
I appreciate the advice.
We head towards the landing bay to meet with the real Red Blade. This must be quick and quiet. No witnesses.
So, you're the one who killed my men. The pretender who wants to be the Blade.
No, I'm the Blade.
I'm no pretender. I earned my name.
You think this is a joke? I'm the Red Blade, you worm. The real Red Blade. And you've got one chance to explain yourself before I burn a hole through your head.
I don't need to do that.
Hard to explain myself to a dead man.
You're a piece of work, but you're not leaving here alive.
The Blade proves formidable. He definitely lives up to his reputation. But in the end, he cannot defeat the two of us. The Red Blade falls.
Damn you, pretender.
With the Blade dead, we can finally make our way to the shuttle. It's time to get off this planet and return to true civilization. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.